And I think we're live. How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to another Sunday spiritual session with Michael Rolla. That's me. How's everybody? I skipped 2 weeks, so glad to be back. Sorry to skip. Hold on, get comfy. I got a new chair. Check it out. Wait, look. I got a new chair. Kind of looks like the one. Oh no, it's going up and down. I gotta get the same chair, right? And then we're in business. So hope everybody's doing good. Happy blood moon after the blood moon. A lot of stuff to catch up on. Today, we're going to talk about soul complex as it pertains to many things and everything, which is usually what I kind of focus on this channel. There's a lot of, I don't want to call it false information or misdirection or misinformation and, all of this kind of stuff. But there's just so much out there that, it's really important that you guys stay focused, stick to your goals, things like this. And you don't have to be this like goal person or, there's all kinds of, again, like systems, ways to judge, ways to look at things, but, staying focused on the goal is the way to reach the goal, whatever your goal happens to be. In life, and so yeah, shout out to everybody. I hope everybody's doing great out there. Everything's on one hand, everything's going crazy. On the other hand, everything's actually coming together, and that's what we're going to talk about. Soul complex, right? Understanding this in a broader perspective that we're all coming together, right? We live in a collective conscious, and therefore that's what drives what happens primarily on this planet, right? And so the whole goal is everything that's happening now. I mean, with information, ever since the internet came out, it's just information everywhere. So happy hunting to everyone who's just starting off. Best of luck to you, and just stick with your heart. I said we were out. It was pretty cool. There was a fire festival going on, so fire dancers, and they had a drum circle, which was today actually, which we didn't get to go see, but I was hoping that would have been yesterday. It'd have been cool. But awesome people, awesome vendors, crystals, they had like a LARP section where everyone was like, there was costumes, cosplay, people dressed up for fire dancing. And I actually got a new tarot deck from there, Crow. So that's why we're going to talk with the Ravencrow today. Really excited. Raven's my totem. And as soon as I saw it, murderer, right? I'm the lyrical gangster. Right? Or was he say, no, we don't lie, don't die. Yes, we multiply. Right? And I'm just like, yeah, boy. So I saw, I was like, yes, I don't have a crow deck. And this is an ode to Odin, Ravens. And yeah, it just fits along with the whole thing. So I think I'm going to bust out Odin and the Raven deck today. We're going to get a double dose because the Ravens, and that's why we're going to talk about soul complex. It's funny. I said, Raven's my totem, and then they're like, oh, Raven? Oh, wow. Why is that? What's that one? You want the Raven? And I'm like, no, you got to understand. Ravens are the keepers of the death. We clean up, so understanding the life and the death, the light and the dark, this has always just been something I've always liked to do, being a Libra in the first place, doing the whole balance thing. So yeah, we're going to see what the crows got to say a little later. But we're going to talk with Ravencrow, which is just what I kind of named him. What's up, B-Rave? Yeah, I miss you guys too, man. I always want to come on, all the time. But, if I could show you this room right here, and I still got stuff downstairs I got to bring up. So, yeah, I guess still got a house we're putting together. There's just a lot going on. But, yeah, exciting, man. Hope you're doing good out there, yo. Raven's a saint. Nice. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, it's the wisdom, bro. They're wise. They're wise, and they won't tell you. You know what I mean? It's like there's wise like a bear, right? Which is like the Tai Chi, or the Qigong 5 phases. They have wisdom and kidneys, hibernation, and they sit for a long time. They hibernate for such a long time. Not eating, not very wise bodily. But ravens are like the sight. That's why it's like with Odin and his eye. The raven eye. That's why he has the raven. So because Odin's eye, his one eye got, how did it happen? Was it Loki? No, I don't know. I forget the whole thing. Sorry, Odin. Shout out Odin. But that's was it 3 months ago? Yeah. No, it's all. I've been seeing a lot of syncs lately, and then once I saw Crow, I was like, yo. So yeah, but I wanted to share. I don't know if I can share the screen. because this is where I feel like we're all at or getting to. Let me see if it'll, I mean, I know I can share a screen, but on the cinema layout. Okay, wait, if I share this, will I disappear? Hold up. I was going to share this. Obviously, I don't own copyrights to this. I'm playing it right off YouTube, so kiss my butt if you're going to get mad, guys. Whoever's going to get mad, right? Remember the Titans. You guys know. I'm going to hit play. I'm going to be quiet for like 10 seconds. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. All right, that's all I wanted to share. Hold on, we'll go for this. There you go. Some connection's gone. Come on back. Shut off YouTube. I broke it. Let's go. All right. You see all the light workers? See all the light workers jumping around, getting hype? That was us, man. Every time I see that, we are the Titans, man. What is it? That was us rolling up, coming to Earth, right? We're all getting prepared. Souls are coming out. We are the Titans. Right? I feel good. I feel that was us pumping up. Feel good. I feel what they're doing. Getting on the stage, right? That's us, light worker crew coming in, right? So I love that those guys as a reference because that's what's happening. That's why we have to talk about the soul complex. You know, it's when you think of the totality of all those things, you know, and how it all connects and how there's microorganisms, macroorganisms, and it's all just, you know, worlds within worlds within worlds within worlds within worlds. Everything is working towards to help the system, you know, because essentially it wouldn't work if nobody was helping. There wouldn't be, if it was just pure darkness, it would have been gone a long time ago. So it's really a testament to show how strong light is, and you know that we've been holding this place together, right? They need us more than we need them, right? And that's the whole point of, you know, like we were talking yesterday when I was chatting with some people and started getting on the God talk, you know, and I just said, it's like nobody else can tell you what your relationship is with your original intention of creation and of being here, right? And all this, and your original creator, you know, and so that's what we all need to really get back to. And as we all get back to that individually, we're going to recognize the morals, the traits, the good, you know, the things to do and the ways to be within ourselves that we're going to want to be respected. And then we're going to, you know, give it to other people. And I know that there's a lot of misinformation and misdirection out there saying, oh, you know, everything's bad. That's why they want you to watch TV all the time. Everything's bad. No, listen, we just went to a festival yesterday and we had a blast. Like, you know, there's tons of people there. People were fire dancing. They were dropping the fires, trying not to light stuff on fire, you know, because actually with COVID, it got shut down. So they actually like just brought it back, and they had like 3 months or something to get it all together to prepare the routine. So we're talking to people, you know, and so it's kind of funny, but it was cool. It was such a great time, you know, when you go out in the world and, you know, instead of like watching it from TV, instead of watching it, reading just books, you know, I mean, books are great. Depends on what you know, books are always good, but, you know, instead of just doing that, go, you know, we have to remember to go out, you know, it's like the wanting to manifest, wanting to make things real, wanting to get there with your life, with your energy. You have to do it, you know, like the Tai Chi, the meditation, this, that, you know, you're not going to open your third eye, you know, like just, you know, if you don't meditate. Like, I mean, sure, it could happen. You could have an event. They could be like, no, it's about time. They're not doing it. We got to wake them up. I mean, it could be all kinds of reasons, things that'll happen to you. But then even then you have to step into it, right? So recognizing the realness, the changing your chi, changing your energy, changing your life around you and doing that, right? Spoke with someone and, you know, who had cancer, you know, and, you know, had, you know, a lot of, it's too many people out there as far as I'm concerned, you know, and the one thing that I always say not professional advice, is, it's your entire bodily system, structure, complex, soul complex, everything, right? Because what does cancer mean? It means that it's countering to like life and growth, right? Like it's destroying, it's out of whack, it doesn't know what to do. This is why the ancients, the monks, the whatever, they say you can heal anything, it's, and they do, but that information isn't what is pushed out there to the world, because if we all started to learn that we could heal ourselves, we wouldn't have to buy all the pills. What's up, B-Rave? Oh, thanks for the haircut. Yeah, thanks, son. I know, long overdue, man. Buffering. Okay, it's good. Cool clip. Yeah, I love that clip, man, because that's exactly that's us. That's us charging up. That's us, I mean, one of the representations, but forgetting, getting lost in the mix, getting lost too much in this place is, this is the land of the lost, right? I like to say, not the only one, not just lost, and there's plenty of found people here too, but as everybody steps into all of this stuff, these realizations, the collective is going to shift and it's going to go faster, right? So what happens first? Awareness, right? What is it? First, you got to admit you got a problem. Okay, that's half the battle, right? They say, whatever, then you got to, and it is. It's like, this is literally for souls in a way, for some, for sure. So we talk about the bifurcation. Some people say they're going to go here, they're going to go there, right? Well, okay, but think of that now. Think of, what if this happened before in the past, right? And then this is one of the places that came of that. And then there's another higher vibrational one, or lower vibrational, even than this, whatever, right? So everything is constantly in that connection where it's trying to heal itself and fix itself. And, it's going to go on. The souls are still going to need to incarnate in order to heal, right? And so we talk about karma and we talk about dharma, right? These are just aspects of things that you've connected yourself to over time. And you may not remember all of them in this life, because there might be things from your past spiritually, this and this. And that's why people talk about clearing your karma, in this lifetime and stuff like this. And sometimes, if you think about it, some people, some souls that are perhaps, and, it's, dangerous for me to say here. So, some souls that are here might actually be supposed to go through some stuff, right, in order to clear whatever they may have done, right? Because if this is a lower density sort of, potential area, well, then a lot of stuff that is going to, a lot of those beings going to come here, and then they're going to have to work out a lot of that stuff. So what are we all here to do? Help each other, right? And that's what it all comes down to, so all the information, all the spiritual, all of this and that, it's just, you really don't need any of it except to, understand it's good. We need to communicate, right? So, and we don't have a free and open, intuitive, imaginative, starting from scratch type thing. We have to like tear down what's already been built, like, what they say, people talk about cults, oh, what are you joining a cult, or you starting a cult and all this stuff. And I said, 2000 years ago, Christianity, nobody was doing Christianity, and then they got forced to do it. So you want to talk about cults? I mean, the biggest cult ever is still here, and and a lot of people believe it, whatever, and that's fine. I'm not judging. Let's step back from the judgments. Let's step back, and really just unite your light side and your dark side. And a lot of that isn't as difficult. I mean, it's definitely something each one of us all have to go through individually, but when you meditate and you just put it all aside and you give love and you be love and you breathe love, you learn the lessons from them. You don't repeat them, you grow, and then you keep moving forward, and all that stuff goes away. It's because we live in, it's almost like an addiction that we're attached to, constantly trying to fix things, which is good, you know what I mean? But if you're constantly thinking you got something here and there's something there you got to do, and you got to, no, all you got to do is like make sure everything's taken care of, right? Like, clean the house, take the trash out, do that stuff, eat some food if you're hungry, drink some water. but other than that, just rest, relax, be peaceful, be kind, draw, create a painting, right? Get creative. Like I said, I meditate. I sit outside like for hours, all day. We got a greenhouse out there going on, and I just sit for hours. Sometimes I'm on my phone, maybe I'm playing a little game app or whatever if I'm, done meditating or something, and then sit down back on the other chair, whatever, soaking in the sun rays, and people look at that, right? In the world, and wow, you're not doing stuff. You're not this, you're not that, you're not blah, 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 right? See, and all this difficulty that comes from having to do all this other stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, we got a lot of work to do, but make sure it's, something that you're doing of benefit for yourself and for others and for this and for that, and whatever it is, if it's going to college, getting your degrees, whatever, you know what I mean? I'm not, I always tease everything, right? But I'm not trying to, it's as long as you're following what you want to do, because everyone in this world that wants to help is going to help, and we're all going to fall right into what we need to do in order to do that, right? You just got to listen to yourself. A lot of people are forced to get this job or, do this career, or, do this or do that, or, and it's just like, the best thing, leave people alone. Good. Just let them be. Just let them sit there and do nothing. Did I talk about that? I don't know. It's been 2 weeks. I think I was watching that. I don't know if I talked about it in my last one. The Tale of Two Brains, with that guy who does the psychology with the men and women, and it's like about the men's brain, the women's brain. He's got like a sculpture, his brain on the stand, man's face, and he says the guy's got, a box for your house, box for the car, box for your wife, box for the kids, box for the, the job, the mother-in-law. He's got box for everything. And then but there's one box, right? And it's got absolutely nothing in it. And of all the boxes in a guy's head, that's his favorite box. And if he had the chance in every situation to go to any box in his head, he's going to go, that's the box he's going to want to go to. That's why, he said your wife come in, be like, what are you watching? Nothing, and he's just like, I don't know. I'm just sitting here, like how we can just do absolutely nothing on end, and then women's brains are wired differently, and they're connecting things, and they're going here, and it's like, we got to, once that's unified and understood for the benefit that it provides, right, each other, this is unifying both sides. This is unifying the mind, the feminine aspect of yourself that wants to do so, wants this, wants that, feels obligated to do it, or, has to do, do this, do that. And when you do it, you feel good, you feel fine, right? And then the male aspect who, feels accomplished, right? Feels like proud of it, or whatever, it's not just male or female, but it's uniting all of these things. But we have all the separation, like, oh, guys are like that. Why aren't they like this? Why aren't they, and that's fine, right? I love talking about that stuff, but I think we have to get to that level where you're already seeing it and you already get it and you already know why we're all talking, and we're already, instead of getting the triggers, instead of something somebody said was just the worst thing because I wanted them to say something else. I wanted this night to go differently, right? Or whatever, and that's like anything. That's part of, what we all want is things. We want things to go, but it's going through the flow of life. It's going through, and it's great. And once we all know that that's what we're all doing, agreeing to disagree, and then we're going to be fine. Not going into a situation expecting it to be perfect, kind of going into it expecting it to be like, hey, who's going to say what's going to happen today? What's going to, and always moving, towards the higher vibrational timelines, and so that's why soul complex really comes into, right? Because it's your own soul complex, individualized, right? As a reflection of all these things out here. So we talk about that too, right? In the spiritual community, where it's all a reflection of you and this and this and this. Yes. Okay, but calm down, right? Like it is, but sometimes it's not. Okay, especially if you meditate. If you're meditating, and this and you're remote viewing, or you're lucid dreaming, and you're watching other people, or you're just like you're out somewhere and you're just sitting there quiet, watching the fire dancers, or something, and then somebody says something or something, and you get an intuition. That's it's not auto. That's what they said. That's the intuition of the energy that you got off them. That's what their creation is. And so is that a reflection of you? Well, no, it's a reflection of them. But of course, we are all part of the all and everything. So it is an energy that you can perhaps resonate with. And this is what we're doing in our lives. So if you take away the physical body and all this and just look at us, like some of the higher beings say, they just see like light energy. They just see, different, they see wavelengths. If you just see what we're doing on Earth, right, it's just all frequencies and wavelengths. And we're all just trying to connect the lines and link it all up, just like synapses in the brain, just like in the collective, just like your system, brain, all of the systems, right? So what's happening here is cleanup, right? We got to clean up all the gunk. So all of the things, cleaning your room, right? What all the things kids don't want to do, right? All the stuff we came here to do because we want to play, right? And that's good because we have to, as beings, you have to, give them that freedom and give that. But there's plenty of ways to teach people. There's plenty of ways to grow up. There's plenty of ways. And we got to get out of these boxes. Like all of these boxes that every government, every social issue, everybody's got problems. That's why I stay home sometimes, because sometimes I don't want to go into crowds, it's like, and because I want to help everybody there. But then it's a lot of energy that I got, so I got to keep to myself and just, just breathe, just keep charging it. It's like Tai Chi Kung Fu, right? Some believe you have a limited supply of chi or ki, and then you have to use it all, right? But we are all from the source. We gain our energy from within. So we have the link to the eternal and perpetual energy source that we are. So that's what learning your vibration and learning how to upgrade your vibration, when you understand how to take care of yourself, your vibration, your energy, you'll give the proper amount when you give the proper amount, or whatever, and it won't be too much. But you always have to make sure, if you're trying to raise a vibration, especially in places where there's lots of people, you have to maintain your level, and you just, you don't want it to drain, but you want to share, right? So you shine the light, right? But you're not dumping it. You're not, there's no leaks, right? So you're as a soul complex, what do you want me to say? You have to have the sight. That's the raven. You have to see what's happening, right? And then there's all this thing, know what's happening, right? All your abilities, right? And then you react appropriately. And as long as you're doing that, and you can feel that perpetual fire burning in you, and that light and that shine, that security around you, right? It's because as soon as you let fear in, that's when it destroys your shield. As soon as you let, anything, as soon as you jump too far out, oh my God, over there, oh my God. And now all your shield is down because you're fascinated with that. There's ways you can watch things and enjoy them and take them in and be fascinated by them and feel the energy off of them. But you feel it from the resonance inside and the connection that is non-physical, really. It is physical. We just can't see it. As opposed to having your leaks reaching or trying, like I said, what we were saying earlier, right? Trying to make it go a certain way, right? And all this stuff. And that's a big thing, because look at the way the world's going now. Look at this, look at that, right? Okay, so what can you do? You have to maintain your vision on the big picture and hold the light in the places where it needs to be held. That's the energetic way of explaining it. Something. Okay, thank you. Yeah. The energetic, yes, way of doing. Okay, cool. I'm sweating, man. I gotta open the window. I don't know, it might be loud though. Hey Sarah. What's going on, Sarah? Yeah, so cool. What else? Hold on. Yeah, the soul complex. Understanding these things are key, and they're very simple, right? All the information, know your chakras, know your ability, know your third eye, right? And again, practice. We all want it to happen. We got to make it happen. Whatever it is, whatever your thing is, just start, right? And like all the things say, don't worry about everything and this and that, like I said earlier, what's your goal? Why are you doing it? You want to ascend? You want to have higher vibrations so you can feel better, and then you can teach other people and you can spread that. Yes. We should be saying yes to all of these things, right? Not worrying about McDonald's, and no offense, shout out McDonald's, that's why they all make their food delicious, because they want us to eat it, don't eat it, right? So it's discipline, right? There's all those things that we have to develop, but it's what you'll find when you develop the discipline to do the things that make you feel good, you're going to want to do them more. It's working out. Just the fact of getting endorphins in your body from a 20-minute, jog, or, I don't know, doing crunches, body, torso, back, shoulders, legs, whatever, and then hopping in a nice hot shower. Whew, that's the best. You feel great. That's why I always shout out showers. Shout out to showers, to water. Hello. Sheesh. It's getting hot out here too. We're going to get a kiddie pool for sure. I said, we to fit. I'm like 6'2", so I'm going to just be like laying there. I got to get under all the water. We'll get a big ass one. Cool. Yeah. Oh man, guys, energy's great. I hope everybody's doing good. There's a lot of amazing things coming. Essentially what's happening collectively, right? Thank you, Raven, is we're getting we're getting the murder together. Okay. That's what's going to happen, right? That's why I wanted to shout out the group. Remember the Titans, right? Light workers getting together. The crows, my totem's a raven. So I wanted to I really want to get into these crows and see what they have to do. We could probably do it right now. I might have to start doing different tarot cards, but I'll probably just do a past, present, future, because I'm no tarot extraordinaire or anything like that. And then I'll pull some oracles. So cool. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. Oh, what were we saying? What were you on? It's just I know we've said it before, right? This is why I like to talk about the misinformation stuff, because there's so much every week is changing, you know what I mean? Or every other week it's changing, and then one week it's like, I mean, it's life. All right. We gotta catch up, look at the big picture and see what's actually happening. Right. And so what's actually happening, we can all see it. The whole world, right? People consciously are starting to wake up. If we wake them all up too fast, we're going to have tsunamis. Okay. And we don't want no more tsunamis. Okay. We already had enough of that crap already. Okay. This is your missions. It's very simple. Your abilities will come along as you move along your mission and as you need your abilities to help you, I should probably share with you guys. So, I had a dream the other night, completely lucid, like completely, I was there, and my grandpa was in it actually too at one point. And I looked at him and he's a little far ahead of me. I was like, Pops, I was like, you're dreaming, right? You're dreaming with me right now. We're in a dream. Can you tell right now? And then he just kept walking, so okay, he said, right. And then I just was like, all right, what should I do? Should I and it was this world, and I mean, I could describe the whole, what I was seeing. Everything was in bright colors, it was really cool. It's so colorful. And I mean, but I was just there and I was like, maybe I should. I was like, I'm looking around. I'm like, holy crap, this is so real. And it's not to, so why do we get that? So we can share, so we can explain to people that this stuff's real, because look at how much of the world still has to realize that, that your third eye is real, what it can do is real, and all of these things are real. So that's why it's so important that you gather the crows together. I know. And you need that one raven, caw and bok and all that, right? Where they get caw, right? Caw. Yelling at them all sometimes, right? Exactly. But it's not in the way that we're used to. It's not in the old way. It's not in the leader. We're going to religious lead you, or we're going to political lead you. It's the raven yelling it out and then letting everybody else hear it. And then, it's going to take them some time, right? You got, 20, 30 crows. You got the murder down there looking up at the raven like, what is he tripping about, you know? And the raven's like, hello, you see this? You see what's coming? Right? Like, take a look, guys. You guys can totally see it too, I promise. That's why we're here. Okay, bye-bye. Right? That's why we're out. We're going to go tell the next people. Odin's raven, right? The eye, right? They're seeing it all. But the birds, man, you know how much the birds see? Birds see all of it, man. They know everything. Listen to your heart and fam. Yo, that's it. Be rave, right? Because that's what our hearts are generators. Our hearts are our connection to everything. You know, even physically, right? Fourth chakra, right in the middle. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You know, going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. That's how you're doing up. But whatever, you know. First chakra's on the bottom, seventh chakra. I mean, it does, you know, stuff like that, right? Like, it's understand how you feel at all times and do things, try things, right? Like, that engage, you know, the different, like the sounds. I've told you guys the sounds, right? I started recording more on that and doing the hissing sound for the lungs, the chew sound for the kidneys, and vibrating them. You're toning your organs. And when you make these sounds, you're vibrating yourself to different frequencies, just like the monks in the temple, you know, for hours. You know, why are they doing that? You know, it's like there's a huge, like, conscious awareness, like, you know, that can happen from that. They're not just, it's not, you know, that's the difference from meditating silently and meditating with sounds, right? You take yourself to different, so do the things, right? Get into the things, learn, you know, the crystals, you know, work with the crystals, you know, not just, I mean, obviously you put them somewhere in the house, but, you know, take them out, you know, roll them around your hands, you know, breathe on them, talk to them, take them outside with you, you know, do all of these things that are real. The smells, this doing sage, right? All of this stuff that will help with the pollution. Why do we have to do these things? You know, why is it stuck down? Why is it heavy down here? Why is it? Because there's actual energies, heavy, low frequency being pumped, you know, and you guys all know that stuff. So, you know, do what you got to do to stay high vibration and just be honest. Come on, right? You had too many cheeseburgers. You know it. It's not the end of the world. You just got to wait a day and kick all that out. It'll be fine. You know, don't do it again if you don't want to feel that way. That's up to you. And that's the choice part and it's beautiful because we have the choice. You realize you can do whatever it is, wherever you're at. There's always something that you could do to raise the vibration. You know, it always, there always is. You know, if you can't see it, we don't feel it, we don't feel like it, you know, that's fine. That's normal, right? But go with yourself. You know, just if you don't, then don't. Stay home. Right? Because I don't want to go out with a whole bunch of energies and people being crazy. I don't feel like it right now, right? I was in a great meditative state, and I just want to stay here for the rest of the day or something. You know, I just want to work on the garden. I just want to, you know, go, you know, things like this. This is a good life, right? But we're in the constant rat race. Like, I got to be famous. I got to look like this. I got to have grills on my teeth, you know. It's like I love it, it's cool, whatever, but we all gotta, you know, I mean, everybody's too cool for me. That's why I don't get invited. Because I would crash the party. Don't invite me if you're trying to impress people. All right. So yeah, I really want to get into these crows. What's everybody doing? How you doing? Yeah, listen to your heart. Smiles. Yo, that's what's up. Oh man. All right. I'm glad everybody's okay. I'm glad we all made it past the energies that have come. We had a whole bunch of CMEs come in, right? And the blood moon. Hope you guys are feeling good. Hope you guys are cleaned out. It's a transformation chi. It's the yin jin yi jin jing. I'm saying it right. The blood transformation chi. So with every blood moon, right? Focus on that. Can you feel Notice how you feel. See if you feel different today. I don't know how everybody's doing out there, right? And sure, while all things change, some remain the same, right? All that, right? So go with wherever you're at. Did I catch it? And just love yourselves, guys. Love each other. Like, all be nice. One video to rule them all. Be nice and do the best you can, right? And be nice to others. And be nice to yourself. And be honest and tell the truth. And somebody gets upset, says, "Hey, I love you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to." Otherwise, we're just gonna keep arguing. I mean, that's all I'm trying to say, But I mean, because we've been trying it the other way. We've been trying it with fighting and wars and pitchforks and Frankensteins, and Frankenstein was awesome. You see what I'm saying? It's the fear. It's constant fear that's going on in the world. So get yourselves over all of your fears so you can show the way. That's all we're here to do, right? And why and how? Because we see them, because we know them, because we understand them. Know your power. Know who this is who you are. This is who we are. So, right? It's not about what degree you got or don't got, right? Shout out to everybody who's got degrees. They're great, Fine, I don't care, right? But in order to live a good life, shouldn't have to matter if you have a certificate in something. You know what I mean? Every one of us has our own unique skills and abilities and things we like to do. And so in order to live in that world, we have to embrace those things and start to do those things, and this will all come as time goes, because what's happening for humanity is we're going to have more free time. I don't know if you guys have heard that yet. They've been talking about that for a while, excuse me, right? That we're going to break the chains, and then we're going to see where everything goes and see what happens. So it's going to be really awesome time, guys. I don't know how else to say that, but we got to get through all this first. It's going to be a couple years maybe until it all actually, rolls out, until it, people get caught up to speed. They're just starting to now. If you think of, your own path and how many years, perhaps, I'm sure it took more than just 1 year for most people, even if you were suddenly awoken, just to go through, understanding all of these things and getting, this and that and the other. And but following yourself is what's going to bring you back to your home all the time. So stay inside, stay in your energy, understand your energy, understand what is your projection, what is your reception, and what is someone else's, what is the collective's, what is source, your intuitive one, right? Your ego, your personal one, other people's personal ones, the group, it's like group think. You get a bunch of people in a group, right? Now, right, we're gonna, oh, ha 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 ha, I'm gonna laugh too because everyone else laughing, even though I don't, it wasn't that funny, or which is fine, but it's not bad if you don't laugh, but somebody's gonna get offended, and then no, I'm just being honest. I love you. I didn't think this was funny. I'm not saying you're not funny. So it's all coming from ego. It's all coming from, this place, this like rat race, everything. So free yourselves, right? Soul complex. Yeah. It's everything, and it'll always be everything. It's not just going to include, it's localized, we're only going to see this dimension, whatever stuff, limitation, right? And so they say, oh, we're unlimited beings. Yes, you are the true you, right? So what does that mean? That means you can feed yourself unlimited beingness. Wait, what? These things, and instead of, because even if we came from amoebas and the only thing that's real is evolution from cells that came out of nowhere, right? Or if it's from top down super consciousness, created all this stuff, at the end of the day, as people, what are we doing? We're getting social issues, and and that's that ego, that's that like sort of self-righteous, because like nobody should be getting oppressed. But the only issues, right? The real issues are the galactic issues, and those are the things that we have to just stay aligned with. I want to say to you guys, just stay aligned with your truths and your the love that you are, and the love and abundance and that you're here to bring to the world, and just keep doing that no matter what. And don't expect, right, every, like, today or tomorrow, or like I said, the situations, expecting the situations to go a certain way or whatever, because that's what we do all the time. People do it all the time. If you go out and you get disappointed, it's because you had too high of expectations. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm just teasing it. You know what I mean? But like, even if you go see a play, or you go see, it's like a movie, right? Let's say you watched a movie that someone recommended, and you're like, we'll check it out. And then it was like, a good movie, you're just like, whoa, that was actually, like, it's that much better because you didn't expect it, right? So we're playing in this constant yin and yang, and this, right? So the center point is choosing what you want to experience, right? It's why, like, I hate commercials. I think everybody hates commercials because now I'm not getting to choose what I'm wanting to watch. That's not what I want. I want to hear this, and that's what's happening, because we're all coming into the age of your attention and your choice. Your energy is going to choose your path. Okay? We're going to have more free time to do what we want to do. For example, cryptocurrencies and the Brave browser. Brave browser pays you just for browsing on the thing. So your attention is going to earn you not a lot of money, but income. And if you're online a lot, or you have a business, and then everyone in your business on the computer, they use the Brave browser, you're gonna, you know what I mean? It's way more coming, guys, and we're still early. So shout out to cryptos. I really want to get back on doing those videos too, guys. It's gonna be fun. But like I say, this place is still a mess. So one day at a time, baby, one day at a time. Look, I'm excited to get it all going again. So we'll see. I'll come out with a bang, or I'll just start jumping on and blabbing stuff like I usually like to do. Anyways, just winging it, I think, and that's the, connection to the, people want to know, no. Just go and see what it feels like. Then you'll know, if you want to understand an issue, right? Quiet yourself, ask the question, think, and don't worry about diving into what this is. Just let it come. Let all the thoughts go. Oh, hey, I didn't think of it that way. Okay, bye. Next, oh, hey, I didn't think that. Okay, well, if that's, then what about this? Right? That's the difference of, when you're talking to spirit, talking to your guides, talking to Ravencrows, it's almost nonverbal. All of these things that we're gonna be coming into the whole world. The idea of healing and sound and frequency, soul complex. What's a soul? It's energetic light. You know what I mean? Thing. Like, how do you heal bad chi with good chi? We're too physical, right? Well, remember, we're vibrating all the time. If we could vibrate fast enough, go through the walls, right? It's none of this is physical. It's just the word that we use to describe things that are vibrating at such a slow speed that we can sit on it and not fall through it, right? And you'll notice things like this. So when you do sounds and you focus on vibrations, right? And you take yourself to frequencies, sound bowls, stuff like that, the solfeggio frequencies. And you focus. It's not about just hearing the sound. It's finding the resonance within yourself, the vibration, so that your body becomes that sound, right? And letting that flow through you. That's why your vessels have to be clean, have to be clean, right? I think I remember making that video, right? If you want to be a light body, well, guess what your light body would be eating if it was here and doing and drinking and, and not doing, right? And so, like we say, got to do it, making it real, wanting to manifest it, wanting to this, wanting to that, it's taking care of your body, right? And hey, like I say, eat a cheeseburger, go for it. You wanted one, it's been a while, knock yourself out, right? As long as you know how it makes you feel and you're repairing, you're letting it, it's part of being here too, right? I don't know how many places in the galaxy has McDonald's, huh? I mean, where we're gonna get to eat that? Yeah, but in the higher realms, we can manifest any taste. I know, but what would we know what it would taste like if we? Right? These are the types of fun questions I like to talk about with spirit. We talk about everything. I wish, like I said, I wish I could put a recorder like in my brain and just like hit record, or it would record automatically, so I don't know it's recording and I'm not like worried about thinking about stuff and just chatting with spirit. It's so fun. We gotta talk more with all these guys, everybody, all of us, and recognize, like they say, there's an angel right there. You're an angel. That's an angel. You're an angel, right? It's like we all are. Maybe not all of us, but we all got souls, and there's a lot more to this than meets the eye, So it's really one big family. So this whole thing is so complex. It's all just one big thing trying to fix itself, right? And the sooner you fix yourself, the sooner you can help, right? The sooner you can be a part of it that is healed, part of the system. Because we are all connected to, I don't even want to use that word, system. I don't even like it. But yeah, having the vision to see and the knowledge to know is what will allow you to grow. Because if you don't go as far to your next destination, you won't know. You have staying still, right? It doesn't mean physically. It doesn't mean, third eye, emotionally, mentally, go. What changes your environment around you just on a day-to-day basis, right? If based off how you feel, right? If you feel good, you feel bad, right? Same house, feels great in the morning, one morning, and then the next morning you had a bad night and you wake up and it feels all gloomy in the house or whatever, right? We are powerful beings, right? And we need to ground in the knowledge, the wisdom of your knowing, right? And if you still don't know what that is, your knowing, right? Then stop asking. And you'll find out. When you want to find yourself, what do? You go get lost, right? When you want to find out, stop asking all the questions and just, go to the place where right? Everyone has that place, whether it's happy, sad, happy place. I did that video. We all have that place where we go. It's that place where you go and you don't, it's a low vibe day and you just stay home and you cuddle up on the couch. That's your, that place, not the couch place, but that place inside, and once we understand how to communicate and bring these vibrations out and use these vibrations, you'll be able to go to anywhere you want to go, anywhere time in the world, because we are connected. You have the connection. So practice so you can establish a strong connection. You can create a strong shield so that no matter where you're at, you're still right here. And that's always the same place, right? We think if traveling is just the concept of our thoughts and consciousness and awareness, where are we really going? The physical vessels, yeah, we have to take them because they vibrate slowly, right? So it takes time to get there. Right? We got to pick you up and we got to take you over to the Mars, like that, instead of out of here and you're just there. Where's here? I don't know. I'm on this planet right now. Well, where's that? I mean, compared to what? It's all of relation. It's all relative. It's where this is compared to what, and or where are you? Where are you? Where are you and why? These are the only questions that you guys have to ask yourselves. Like, there's so many, all of this is very simple. I know they're yelling at me, telling me to create my courses. Get on it already. More. We've been busy, all right? Plus, I got a birthday party to make it to in like 2 or 3 weeks. And then we got to cut the grass because we got fire season coming up. And then I got to put the shit. That's where I'm at with all that. Because a lot of this stuff that's out there, it's what I like is the connections of them all. Like I say, how religion here, religion there, we're all talking about the same things, right? And so really getting focused, you guys. Really get focused on the love that you have. And that's why love is the path, because you can find it all through the love. You understand things, you let things go, you move forward in your life, yada, yada, yada. You guys know the rest. So, all right, let's see what the crows have to say. What else the crows have to say? He's saying unity, right? And structure, and it's a balance and the ability to know the right thing to do. Right? Nobody else can see what you can see. Because even, what if someone's colorblind? What if someone liked that? What if someone didn't like that? What if someone's looking at something, seeing trauma, and you're looking at the same thing, and you're seeing, someone coming over, getting over something, or, trying to do, that is your superpower. To just know, or to see, or to understand, or to feel. Slow down. I say it all the time. Slow down. Go slow. Listen to yourself. Listen to the way the vibration sounds from what someone's saying, and don't judge it. Right? Even if because we can all say anything from any tone all across the board. But does that equate to the totality of who and what we are? No way. And that's what happens too often. You guys, it's like you see one post, right, on social media, and that's the most terrible person, or one inspirational quote, and this is the greatest inspirational person I've ever seen. I mean, these things are great, yeah, but we're all human, guys, right? We're all in this together. Forget we're all human, but then we're all so much more. So yeah. So happy hunting. I just want to say happy hunting. I think I'm hunting. I don't know what I'm hunting for. I think I'm hunting. Happy hunting. This is fun. This is fun for me. I'm glad that the ravens are here and the crows are here. They're going to show me some stuff, and I'm excited. Let's see what the crows got to say. Past for the collective. We got 6, 7. 7 of Cups. I'll read them after this. Past. Yeah. 4 of Pentacles. That actually came out earlier when I was going through the deck and just fixing it up, or breathing on it, getting it aligned. And we got the 4 Swords. Oh no, I think these are omens. We got the ravens. Collective. No, it's going to combine because we're going to get Odin. Because these are the crows. So what's the murder saying right now? The murder is saying, and what's cool about this book is it's all backwards, right? So you instead of going page ace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it starts with the king and then it goes down backwards when you're reading all these. So I really like that. 5, 6, 7. 7 of Cups. The crow rests as she dreams of all the things she wants. Some of her dreams lead to love and victory. Others may result in loss or deception. Because she has created so many choices, she is finding it hard to commit to decision, and as a result, she is stuck in place. 7 of Cups advises you to 5, 6, 7. Okay. 7 of Cups advises you to step back and weigh all your options. Take the time to evaluate the pros and cons of each choice with an eye toward the realistic. It is okay to be a dreamer, but eventually you'll need to face reality. Reversed, it says, which I don't really reversed, warns that you're spending every waking hour busying yourself to avoid facing reality. Because of this, you're unable to fully realize your dreams. Right. And so that's why, I'm always talking that balance, right? Like the rat race, just calm down, relax. Yo, happy B-Day, son. No kidding, bro. Yeah, I'm going to see you there, right? We're going. I'm going to be there in June, right? Holla at the tribe. We meeting up again. Shout out. Let's keep it going, son. This is all going to blow up, yo. I can't wait. Just on so many levels, not just see, I just get, and then I got to go find out why they're telling stuff. All right. Let's see. I mean, I already know, but what are we trying to say here? What are we trying to say here? How do we want to explain the things are happening? Well, they're happening. Yeah, we know they're happening. How? Well, one step at a time. Okay, 4. Yeah, so then that was the past, all the choices, right, in the world, and the confusion. That's how I like to see that. Then we got 4 of Pentacles. So we got the Crow, or the 4 of Pentacles, has accumulated wealth and is financially secure. She has created a comfortable life. However, the fear of losing it all keeps her from enjoying her riches. Focused on feelings of scarcity and lack, the bird is so concerned with holding her possessions tightly that she's unable to fly. The 4 of Pentacles denotes an inability to feel secure despite having accumulated wealth. This crow's warning: obsessing on what you may lose will prevent you from experiencing joy from what you already have. If it's reversed, it says, if you have a fear of poverty that's creating, or lack that's creating, an inability to let go and enjoy the financial resource available to you. So that actually makes a lot of sense. I take this in the sense that, even though if we talk financially, everything's going crazy right now. We've had to, with the whole pandemic, we've had to consolidate. And I think that a lot of people have gone to that, right? That's why the world's changing. And that's what everybody noticed, going back home, what's important to you, what makes, valuing the fact that you do have your family, spending time with your family, or valuing the fact that you really like to go outside and you can't. And so now so realizing like, that abundance that you have, but you don't want to lose it. And then we're, maybe afraid to get in trouble. We got, some places still got masks and, this and that and all going on. Right. So whatever you've accumulated, whatever skills, right. It's talking about not just financial, right, but whatever wealth, right, that you've realized that you've had. Don't use the old lack mentality, the old, I'm not sure what to choose. If I choose this, if I, it's going to happen this way or it's going to happen that way. And so you're just sitting there and you're not flying. And in future, we got the 4 of Swords, which the bird doesn't look like he's happy in this one. Let's put it that way. I'll show you in a second. Hold on. This is why the bird's not happy. I don't really think they're doing too good. But we got his friends outside going like, what happened, son? Sword's not even in you. You're just faking it. All right, so let's go 4 Swords. The crow appears to be dead. But he's going to a place, look at that, of complete inner calm so that he can refortify his mind and body. That crow is meditating on his back. Like it. You think he's dead? He ain't dead. He's gonna wake up in 30 minutes, hungry enough to eat everything in the house. He has encountered several challenges, and there's still maybe more to come. But before facing any more tasks, he needs to take a wellness break. 4 of Swords is a reminder to take time out to recharge your spirit and mind. Find a quiet place where you can freely travel inward and absorb the loving energy of your higher self. This card indicates you will be able to resolve your situation from a place of clarity and compassion. Perhaps afraid of what the stillness might reveal, the 4 Swords reversed speaks to a person who's busying themselves with tasks to avoid the silence of their mind. Right. Very important. The silence. The silence will tell you more of what you need to know. than a lot of things. And because, it's like, experience in life. I mean, sure, there's people who know stuff, you got to learn math, you got to go to a math teacher, you know stuff, right? But for survival, if you need to survive, you'll know, that's hot. Ouch. Babies only touch the stove because they just go touch it. If they go slow and go, oh, that's hot, you'd be like, yeah, don't touch it, right? We can, it's doing it. It's finding it within yourself, the way you need to go, what you need to do, what you need to focus on, and instead of the past, right? All of these things, right? What's on the bottom? What's on the bottom? We got the 5. We got the Hierophant. There you go. There we go. Underneath it all, what we don't see, it's the Hierophant. Let's do the Hierophant, which some of you may know. I know mostly like the major arcanas. I don't know all the numbers yet. Education, training, religious institutions, higher learning. Element is earth. The Hierophant crow is pragmatic and does not take unnecessary risks. This crow appears at a time when a conventional approach is needed to resolve a situation or help further a project. This card brings a warning that now is not a time to think outside the box. Instead, seek knowledge from a well-regarded institution or person. The Hierophant's role is to stand before others as a mentor and spiritual teacher. He is deeply connected with the divine and could represent guidance that comes from connecting with our higher self through a professional healer. When it's reversed, it may imply a need to be less restrictive in your thought process and creative thinking. So yeah, but this is us. For a lot of this, for a lot of us, for a lot of you guys, this is you. This is what you guys are coming into. Okay, right? Because whether you think of yourself as some spiritual leader or whatever, we're all spiritual beings, and we're all leading and sharing and learning and following each other. So it's not, like, what did Master Shi say, right? The goal of life, it does not matter to be the best spiritual teacher. The goal in life is not to be the goal in life is to find out your experiences, who you are, how you can take care of yourself, how you can understand things, and then how you can help others to do the same. How can you help someone if you haven't experienced what they're going through yourself too, right? You can hold space, you can still help, but to truly know and to truly be a teacher or a leader, a good teacher is someone who's just done it and is just talking about it and sharing it with people. Anyone can create a structured system and then have it in a box, and not just a box, but could be and then to follow a way, right? But once integrated as the form, you learn the form, then you forget the form, because then it becomes a natural part of what you know, right? So it's like soul evolution, because souls, you everything you learn in this life, and then you take it all as a soul, and then in your next life, whatever you've integrated is already within your awareness, even though you might not have that structure and stuff, right? So you're creating your own structure within your body. You're creating your own pillars, your own pyramids, your own geometric structures within your mind, your heart, your soul, as you gain the pieces of knowledge and you apply them properly and correctly, right? And the proper application of anything is peace and love and understanding and compassion and listening and heart speaking and, open. And it's very easy to tell the difference. I think of a politician, it becomes very easy to just, like, hi, my name's nope, don't talk to me. Go away. You're full of it. Go away. You said one word and I don't even know. You walked into the room and I don't even like you right off the bat. I mean, I love you, but if you're going to start to boss people around, you need to leave. Try to, I don't know. It's funny. All right, cool. Thank you, crows. That was fun. I like the crow deck. Like I say, I'm going to do more tarot stuff. So yeah, that's for the week. Coming forward, what is it, right? Take the time to reflect on all the choices, all the things, right, that you have, and find what right, all the choices, and then you're holding on to what the world's holding on to what we think we still got, right? The last remnants of the old system, of the old world. We've amassed this knowledge in how to survive, how to, and we don't want to let it go because it's, but there's going to be that point for a lot of people where you have to let all that go. And it'll always be done with grace and ease, because it's nothing that you can ever not handle, right? They say God doesn't give you anything you can't handle, right? You are not going to give yourself, you're not going to be led energetically. If you're not ready for something, it's not going to happen, and it's not going to come in. So you'll always be ready. And that's why you don't need to fear anything, instinct. Yeah. Oncoming car. Yeah. That's not fear. That's, that's not fear. That's different. It's different. That's a different kind of, I wouldn't call it fear. I'd call that, common sense, honestly. If you think about oncoming car, what do we call the way I feel when I'm standing in the path of an oncoming car? It's not fear. It's it's common sense. It's to get out of the way. It's not about fear. Get that word right. We blow fear out of the water. Wind. I'm a wind sign. I blow it out of here. Oh, you got yo. I feel 5 to 6. Oh, you feed blue jays here daily. Nice. Yeah, I got the scrub jays that are out there. There's 2 or 3 of them. They're all around, the neighborhood, but bird feeders, and there's like 10 hummingbirds out there. Like one time, I know there's 10. I've counted them all. Like I've seen them all. Like there's so many there. And then we got doves. There's 2 of them. I don't know if there are a couple, but there's like pigeon doves or something that show up. And then I put some new bird stuff in there. So we got the orange and black back, orange bellied, like chickadee, but they're like bigger. They're not little guys, they're bigger ones. So yeah, dude, it's going crazy in the backyard. That's awesome. Super excited. I'm gonna have to leave the greenhouse when I leave. Make sure everything's good to go. Let's see what Odin. Shout out to Odin. Let's pull a card. Let's bring the Raven in. Okay, we got the crows on point. We got the collective going through. Is that a bride? Is that like the bride crow? I just realized she's wearing a veil. Or is that supposed to be something in the background? Looks like a veil, but doesn't really look like it's on there. That'd be hilarious. The marriage crow, right? Like the baby stork brings the baby. All right. Let's see. What are we doing? What we're doing with the ravens? What we're doing? Ooh. No, I'm not doing that. All right. Okay. I got you. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Definitely. All these ones. And then we're gonna do. You sure? Yeah, sure. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Are you ready? Ready? Okay, I'm gonna stop. It's funny at first, and then after a while, you're just embarrassing yourself because you're just admitting you don't know how to read. No, I'm just, I don't speak Norse, man. I'm gonna brush up on my Norse, my northern, whatever that is. I can't. Ready? Are you ready? Ready? There she is. Check it out, yo. Are you ready? Corn. All right. Ride. It's ride. Oh, it doesn't really pronounce. Okay. Indicates that you are about to begin either a physical or inner journey. Be mindful of your inner balance, which reflects the natural state of equilibrium between heaven and earth. Get in tune with nature's rhythm, which helps you to align with your true self. The journey is always about who you are, your authentic self, the union or spiritual trinity of the inner male, female, and child. Allow the heartbeat of heaven and earth to become one within your heart. Feel the cosmic waves hold you while you let go. Trust. Boom. I love it. That's exactly what I've been trying to say this whole video. Thank you. Sheesh. No, but that's right. Slow down, right? Meditate. When you meditate, all thoughts, all things outside of yourself, right, do not matter, right? That's what it is. No sounds, no smells, no, you got an itch on your body, ignore it. Learn you can ignore it and the itch will go away. Your body will fix it naturally, right? What does a animal do that can't scratch its back when it's got an itch? They're used to it. They figured it out, early in life, right? They're used to the discomfort. It's probably, but yeah, that's really good. The heartbeat, slow, because people want to know the balance. So if you think of the balance within the body, right, you're either gonna like high blood pressure, like too fast, anxiety, right, like too much pressure, or you're gonna have like lack and weakness and not enough fire burning, So paying attention to your breath and to your heartbeat and breathing deeply and all these things. There's a rhythm, there's a frequency that's here that you can align yourself to. And then once you get aligned to that, you start climbing the rope, right? It's the line, it's a rope, it's a frequency, right? You start going up it vertically, right? And then you stop and you look out horizontally and you go, well, it's a cool dimension, man. It's a lot of densities here. And you go up and you're like, hey, there's not so many densities here. This one's pretty nice. It feels like I could let go of the rope and I don't have to worry about stuff, And you keep going up and then it's like, oh my God, I'm flying. This is how it goes. Vertical integration, horizontal integration, right? That's how the densities in the realms split, right? They go out from the source, the vibration goes straight up. There's a line, all the dimensions that connects every single thing. And it's all just shooting off the sides. It's one way to look at it. It's why we got right, Milky Way, right? We're spinning, you know what I mean? It's spinning around the center point. So we're all trying to balance, and we will always have that center point that we can go to, that we're connected to. And maybe not all of us, not all soul beings, etc., whatever, there's a very much bigger picture of all of this stuff going on behind the scenes, Even those of us who know a lot of this stuff, I think I'm going to be fascinated. I can't wait. The more I learn, I go. So it's really cool. And the world's getting there. We're all getting there. Like, shout out to everybody on their journey. Shout out to whatever you're teaching. Shout out to however you're teaching it. As long as you're staying with love and integrity and light within yourself and for yourself and others, you can't go wrong. There's no bad practice unless you have negative intentions. Sure, if you're studying a form or like you're trying to learn how to punch and you're punching wrong, that's the wrong way to practice. But if you're intent on learning it, you're gonna find out you're probably punching. At some point, why my arm's sore? I'm just punching the bag, and then shouldn't my hand be sore? Move my muscles. Why is my elbow twist? And then you'll find out, right? Stay with your practice, right? Life is much more enjoyable when you participate in it, right? Why is it not have that thing that you want, that flair, that feeling that you want? Because it's yours feeling. You gotta throw it out there. You gotta crank the tunes up one day and just start singing at the stoplight, right? With the windows down and the guys next to you, right? Like, they're gonna laugh, so make them feel good, even if they think you're so, and then you're gone, whatever. Like, just the freedom, it's here. You can be doing it all the time. Like I say, the world is not full of that many negative people. Maybe we have programs and we're used to some things, and yeah, we got to get rid of those negative programs. But generally people are pretty cool, and that's why I say get out there. We start doing this stuff. We start, and that's what's going to happen because we got social media, and because they keep trying to hold us down, it's going to connect us more and more because we need more and more connection. And so the longer and longer and longer they hold us back, it's a rubber band. It's going to be more conspiracy theorists popping up, more researchers finding out the truth, right? They're sowing their own fate, is really all that's happening. So just grab your popcorn, bundle up, stock up, whatever you feel like you need to do for you, how you live, and just be at peace, man. Just realize it's okay. It's not about just the human life existence. It's about the soul complex. It's about this whole thing. There's, right? Why people say all the time, why are we doing this? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? Because it's supposed to. You won't know until, was it hindsight? Hindsight's 2020, right? Now, okay, right? Can you look back and most things in your life, if you haven't figured everything out, whatever, most things, and say, oh yeah, that's why that happened. That's why that. Okay, I see the benefit. Right? The more we connect as a soul, the more you're gonna know stuff like that. You're gonna and like know it. Like you don't have to figure it out anymore because you spent the morning meditating. So now whatever happens in the rest of your day, you're good because you already know you put yourself where the frequency you want to be. And then when you're out or something, or you're, it's like groupthink, right? You're out and peer pressure. Oh, come on, let's go. Oh, and it's like, no, I don't need that anymore. I love you guys. I'm right behind you, but I'm gonna stay sitting here. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna watch you guys go on the ride or whatever. I don't want to ride up a roller coaster right now for some reason. I don't, whatever, like whatever it is, right? But then it's always a judgment. Oh, you're not strong, or you're not cool enough, or you're, I'm gonna do Sam Kinison from now on. Shout out Sam Kinison, where he just yells at everything. So yeah, go have fun. Right? Like, awesome, guys. Cool. Walk time. So oh yeah, cool, man. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna peace out. Love you guys. Thanks for checking it out. I hope it helps. As always, right? Remember one thing, be nice. Be nice to yourself, be nice to others, be nice to the world, be nice to nature, be nice to things, be nice to stuff, treat it with care, treat it with reverence. It's here helping, I'm on my laptop right now. Be nice to the laptop. Lets me do my reading, like whatever. Be nice to the chair that I'm in, right? Just want to throw the chair around. When I need you to sit, I love you, but otherwise you're, I don't know, whatever. So, all right, guys. I don't know. I'm just blabbing now. I'll see you guys on the next one. Great things are coming. Keep the vibration high, because that's how we connect and we bring down ground into this place, okay, to create more light, right? Must do this. You must do this. It's why your soul's telling you to do these certain things so you'll feel better. It knows. Doesn't matter where you're at. Doesn't matter how long it's going to take you to get there, right? Just keep going. Don't rush. If you're not there yet, fine. Like I say, start slow. Start drinking more water like this. Stop, maybe eating so much heavy food, more fruit, a little bit every now and then. Do that salad every now and then, right? That's the thing. Like when you're starting out and you got to start doing salads, you're just like, man, like this is going to take me a while to get used to. Fine. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Are you going to learn, right? How bad do you want it? You want to ascend, do you want to, like, what do you, really, focus? What do you want? What do you really want to experience and do? And, in this life and all these things. And that's what you got to ask yourself. You just got to be honest. And that's a big part. I mean, because we live in the, flashy here, flashy there. I can get by just showing up on social media and looking like this, and then that's who everybody will think I'm going to be, and then my life's going to be perfect. No, nobody's life is, like, no, stop out. Human, soul, human, superhuman, all that. Right? Be normal. Whatever normal is. I'm not trying to say like I know, but open heart, open mind, open, root, sharing, giving your abundance, giving your love, and giving your wisdom. That's what it's about. All right, guys. Love you, y'all. See y'all next time. Peace. Soul power.